Hello friends, in this session I will discuss various sensors and their application. These sensors are used in IoT devices. A sensor monitors environmental conditions. These conditions may include fluid level, temperature, vibration or voltage. Sensors are widely used to capture data. The data can be real time, which include the current temperature, pressure and humidity. It can also measure the distance between two objects. Based on environmental condition, sensors can be categorized as temperature sensor, pressure sensor, proximity sensor, accelerometer, humidity sensor, infrared sensor, image sensor, level sensor, gas sensor, motion detector sensors. A temperature sensor senses and measures the temperature and converts it into electrical signal. There are many types of temperature sensors such as NTC thermistor, resistant temperature detector RTDs, thermocouples and thermopiles. The resistance temperature detector sensors work on the correlation between the resistance of metal and the temperature, as the resistance of the metal varies with the change of temperature. The widely used DHT11 is the temperature and humidity sensor, which is the basic low-cost digital and capacitive sensor. Nowadays, we can find temperature sensors throughout industries such as manufacturing and agriculture. Now come to the pressure sensor. A pressure sensor senses the pressure applied and convert it into electrical signal. Pressure sensor is very useful in weather forecasting. There are various pressure sensors available in the market for many purposes. A pressure sensor need to be installed to check if there is any leakage in water tank or fuel tank. All the smartphones wearables have these barometric pressure sensors integrated into them. Now come to the proximity sensor. A proximity sensor is a sensor able to detect the presence of nearby objects without any physical contact. A proximity sensor often emits an electromagnetic radiation and looks for the changes in the radiation or return signal. A most common application of this sensor is its use in different cars. While we are taking the car in reverse direction, it detects the objects or obstacle and we get alarmed. This sensor also used in retails, museums, parking and malls. An accelerometer detects or senses an object's acceleration. In other words, the rate of change of an object's velocity with respect to time. The accelerometer can also detect changes in gravity. Since gravity is an acceleration, they can also be used for anti-theft protection. Typical use of accelerometer in IoT includes smart pedometer apps and monitoring driving fleet. They are present in our smartphones. Humidity sensors measure the amount of water vapor present in the air. In scientific term, we can say they measure relative humidity RH. These kind of sensors are usually used in addition to the temperature sensor, where a manufacturing process requires absolute perfect working conditions. They are usually found in HVAC systems. HVAC means heating, ventilation, and air conditions. They are also used by meteorological centers to report and predict weather conditions. An infrared sensor is also known as IR sensor. These sensors can scan, sense the characteristics within their surrounding. They do this by either emitting or detecting infrared radiation. These sensors are also able to measure the heat coming out of an object. The most common use of these kind of sensors is in healthcare industry. For instance, infrared sensors can be used to monitor the blood pressure. Image sensors are used to convert images into electronic signal. They measure a physical quantity of light and transfer into a digital form or electronic file. The most common use of image sensor is in digital cameras and IoT Wi-Fi modules. Level sensors are used to detect the level of certain type of objects. These objects include liquids, granular material, and powders. This kind of sensor is useful and used in many different industrial applications such as oil manufacturing, beverage manufacturing, food processing, and water treatment. Gas sensors monitor and detect changes in the air. These sensors are vital to our safety as they are able to detect the harmful toxic gases such as carbon monoxide. Gas sensors are most commonly used in minings, oil and gas excavations, and chemical industries. Motion detector sensors are used to detect physical movement in a given area. They are different from proximity sensors. These sensors are widely used in security industry. These sensors alerts the security guard when there is any form of movement. Besides security, these sensors can also be found in many IoT devices within modern commercial buildings. These includes boom barriers, automated sinks, hand dryers, and towel dispensers. These sensors are also used in energy management systems. This is all about sensors. Thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.